So game two here from ground number two. Shardul Amarchand winning the toss and electing to bat first. Two very strong teams taking on each other. Argus partners, they've got the ball in their hands. They've been asked to bowl first by Shardul Amarchand. Pranav, he will be the man facing the first delivery. And Palash, he's got the new ball in his hand. He's running in and straight away looks to guide it away towards short third man and misfield. That will run away towards the boundary ropes. 4 runs. What a start this is for Shardul Amarchand team. So misfield, not the start that Argus partners would have hoped for. But Pranav had the clarity of thought to run it down towards third man. Unfortunate for him, he hit it straight. But in the end, a misfield, giving them 4 runs. Right on the money this time around. Just pushes it straight back to the bowler. Dot delivery. Palash generally operates with the new ball for his team and he's been a good exponent of that. Uses it well, keeps it tight. So two fielders outside the circle. One is at sweeper cover, one is at a deep mid wicket. Both of them boundary riders. The batsman again just pushes it away towards the offside. Fielder quickly gets to it, makes sure they don't sneak a single. So it's an interesting field setup for Argus partners. They've got 4 men inside the ring on the offside, 2 standing on the onside, 1 short fine leg. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a peach of a delivery. Getting the batsman to come down, come forward, and then the ball moving away from him. Very good delivery that by Palash. We haven't seen too much of movement off the deck today from the faster bowlers. Meanwhile, another good delivery. The batsman plays it straight to the fielder, standing at point. And this is such a dangerous team. Shardul Amarchand goes big, gets a hand to it, but had enough power that will run away for 4. That was hit so hard. Palaj put his hand out. That definitely touches palms. That was flush off his palms. Slight deflection, but I had enough in it to travel towards the boundary ropes. So 2 boundaries of the first over, 8 runs coming off it. Pranav getting both those boundaries. Shardul Amarchand, Mangaldas are 8 for no loss after the first. So it's a left hand, right hand combination out there. Chintan is the man on strike. So Abhishek has got the new ball in his hand. He'll be bowling the second over. Chintan, the man on strike, the left hander. Abhishek coming around the wicket. He's running in. And has been put away. Short in length and a boundary. What a start this is for Chintan. That's an excellent shot. Good pickup. And talk about timing as well. That set up nicely for the batter. Easy. Way too easy. We'll have to pitch it up. The batsman just opens the face of the bat. Gets in quite a quick single and overthrows. They won't take the second. So that's good cricket. Chintan, the very next delivery, he just taps it away towards the offside. Gets the man at the non-striker's end back on strike. That's good cricket. You've got to keep the scoreboard ticking. Abhishek, he will come over the wicket to the right-handed batsman. Pranav just marking his guard. I think he's slightly struggling with the bails there. So the umpire intervenes. So Abhishek ready to run in. Good shot, but straight to mid on. Slight fumble. Again allows the batsman to get a single. So that's a length that you would like to exploit, especially with the new ball. When the ball is shiny and new and probably has got some purchase of the deck. Both Palash and Abhishek generally operate with the new ball for Argus partners, and they combine well. These two hunt in pairs most often than not. That's another big shot by Chintan. Stylish through the onside. Might run away for another four. Yes, it is another four. Brilliant start this by both these openers for Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. So both of the openers have got two boundaries apiece. And they're looking well set. So Abhishek ready to run in. Chintan is the man on strike. That's a wide away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. So this is an excellent start for Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. So Abhishek, an expensive start. So Abhishek again steaming in. Good drive through the offside, slight fumble. Sent back by the non-striker. There's a direct hit again, but I'm sure he's inside the crease there. Has made it back. 15 runs already. And that's the end of the over. So big over that. 15 runs coming off it. So second over gone. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They're off to a flyer. They're 23 for no loss. So Palash will continue. He was hit flush on his palms in the previous over that he bowled. That's nicely played. That's very well played. No chance for Abhishek there. It's pure timing and placement as well. Nice, he guides it away. Getting on top of the bounce. And it's also knowing where exactly your fielders set and playing according to your field. You know, not only as a bowler, you've got to devise a plan to bowl according to your field, but as a batsman as well, you see the best of the lot. They play according to their field. Wanted to dab it a bit too late towards the third man region. Missed it all, ends up, and I can see why he's trying to do that because there's no proper third man. There's a man at gully, so that whole third man region is vacant. So one run down, and it will run away towards the boundary ropes. Just need to get some bat on it, or even a thickish outside edge. Lets it go away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. It's a tremendous start. This Argus partners straight away on the back foot, and Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They've been the team to beat in this tournament. They've played some scintillating cricket. Such a good all-round team. Palash will continue. Fuller in length, much better delivery. The batsman looks to play it straight down the ground, but good fielding of his own follow through from Palash. So Pranav and Chintan have given such good starts to their team every now and then. They've been such a successful pair. Very often have bowling teams managed to dismiss either of these pretty early in their innings. Once again, looks to play that a bit too late. Wanted to run that down towards the third man region. That was a nothing shot, really. So good over this from Palash. Much better than the previous one for sure. Another couple of deliveries to go. Nice, he gets behind the line of the ball. Uses his wrist to work it away towards a mid on. Gets a single, and with that single, Chintan is back on strike. Chintan, the left hander, will be facing Palash, who will continue over the wicket to the left hand batsman. Just making sure that his field is adjusted accordingly. Two fielders outside the circle for Chintan, who prefers the onside. They know that Argus partners on the pads. nicely looks to clip it away, but straight to the field at mid wicket. That's the end of the over. Good over this from Palash. Third gone, they're 29 for no loss. So jersey number 23 has been introduced into the attack. The batsman plays it straight to long off. A single, nicely standing tall. And it's an interesting shot played by Pranav. He stands tall, his front foot extended forward, punches it towards long off. It's not the easiest of shots to play. Manages really well, Pranav. Chintan now on strike. Plays that really, really late. And both these batsmen are looking to play the ball really late. Is that their success mantra? It's definitely worked for them throughout this tournament. It's jersey number 23 again running in. Hasn't got the biggest of run ups. It's very short. Again, looks to use his feet. Misses it all, ends up straight to the wicket keeper. Could start this by Ankit. Ankit, another vital cog in the Sagas partners team. He's so integral to this playing 11. He's a very good batsman, excellent bowler, and he's an absolute live wire in the field. Meanwhile, a wide. Pranav back on strike. He will be facing Ankit. Ankit go up. He's a tall man and uses his height to good effect, just like that. Awkward for the batsman who was looking for that height towards the onside. Gets a thickish outside edge and that runs away for a boundary. Fortunate boundary for the batsman, but he will take it. That's what Ankit does. Because of that factor, that height factor he's got. If he bends his back, then he'll make it very difficult to batsmen to face him. Gets that extra bit of bounce. It's always helpful for you as a bowler. It's got a nice high arm action. And Pranav was in all sorts of bother there. Fuller in length. That might run away. As for leg buys and a boundary. So things at the moment not going Argus partners' way. It's another boundary. There's a poor line from Monkey. Generally, he's very tidy with his line and length. But that was going down leg. And Shardul Amarchand, they're running away with this game at this moment. The opening partnership has been a big one. Final delivery of the over coming up. They're scoring at a very healthy clip. That's a good shout. That was hit a full flush. Probably some bat on it. Not sure. If not for it, would have been really close. So 4 overs gone. Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, they're 40 for no loss.
उसके अंदर वो स्कैम हुआ था सबसे
कौन
बड़ा।
सा?
उसका फोटो, उसका जो पेपर शीट होती है ना अपनी,
Mhm.
जिसके ऊपर अपना 100 रुपये
So
पेपर शीट
jersey number 8 comes into the attack. Another change in bowling.
उससे ज्यादा है, देख लेते हैं।
So they need wickets. Spin is being introduced for the first time within the power plays as well. It's nicely tossed up, and he's played it straight to the mat. Would you believe it? Chintan Khan was a friendly full toss, nicely tossed up, slow through the air. Chintan gets down low,
भाई तेरा ध्यान किधर है?
sweeps it nicely, but plays it straight down the throat of the man standing in the deep. What a
तेरा तेरा
breakthrough! What a bowling change this is.
ओए, तेरा ध्यान कहाँ था?
Chintan goes
फोन
for
चल रहा है पीछे।
13. Shardul Amarchand, they're 40 for 1.
हाँ मैं कह रहा फोन धर दे नीचे। नब्बे लाख एक लड़की के ऊपर नाचने वाली कितनी उड़ा दी? 90 लाख 2003 में 90 लाख कितने होते हैं? सोचो, टाइम
किसके ऊपर उड़ा दी?
नाचने वाली।
किसने? So you can see a spring in the steps of the Argus partners fielders. The dangerous Chintan is back in the hut. The new man walks out to the middle. Arpit, dangerous batsman, walks in at one down. Nicely tossed up again. Plays it straight to long on. Gets a single. Is off the mark with that single. The batsman. Pranav back on strike. What a start. This by Nikhil. Gets a wicket off the very first delivery. Nikhil bowling to Pranav. Pranav has got to a very good start again. He's bowling really slow through the air. Very, very slow. Asking the batsmen to generate the power for their strokes. Tossed up again. That's heaved away towards the onside. That's a loose now. That's four. That's a low full toss on the leg side. Sweeps it nicely. Arpit gets his first boundary. Very well played. That was a nothing delivery. Absolute rubbish delivery. This has been a fine over from Nikhil. Had been until that happened. So that will make Arpit feel really good. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Again, very slow through the air, giving it a lot of air. The batsman just tucks it away towards the mid wicket region, but straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. Not in total control of that. Plays it towards long on, gets a single, a wicket coming off that over. Five gone. They're 47 for one. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas.
खोले यार, खोलो, क्या कर रहे हो? मैं उससे खोल रहा हूँ यार. पत्ते अपने आप कहाँ से आ गए?
So Ankit will continue. The tall, lanky Ankit bowling his second over, bowling the final over of the power plays. The run rate is just a tad below 10. So Ankit Goa pulled a decent first over, ready to run in. This is his second, straight to the field at mid wicket. So Arpit has just walked out. He's batting on six at the moment. Pranav is at the non-strikers end. He's played some delightful strokes as Pranav, and such a treat to watch when he gets going. That is a good in swinger. Some of the shots that Pranav has played has been absolutely textbook stuff. A classical batsman, and they're opening a partnership. Chintan and Pranav has been such a treat to watch throughout this competition because of shots like that. Just screams it, and that one went screeching all along the carpet. No chance for the fielder at long off. I think that's 50 up for the team as well. Yes, it is 51 for one. This still is a very good start for Shardul Amarchand. Arpit moves to 10. I beg your pardon, rather, that was Arpit who plays that shot. Just a push straight back to the bowler. Words of encouragement from Margus partners. They're encouraging their bowler, Ankit. Ankit in this particular over has tried to pitch it up, has tried to be fuller in length. Again, tries to work it away towards mid wicket straight to the field. Another taut delivery. Final delivery of the power plays. Oh, that's a wild delivery. And he's put it away for four. We'll have to wait for the signal from the square leg umpire. No signal. So no signal from the square leg umpire. The batsman is not happy, but I'll tell you what, that was a wild delivery. He's put it away for four. That's the end of the power play. Six gone. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They're 55 for one after the end of the power play overs. So Nikhil will continue. Bowled a successful first over, providing his team the first wicket of this innings. Once again, nicely played by Pranav. It's really interesting to note how Pranav uses the crease when batting. He's neither too forward, neither back. Arpit now the man on strike. He pushes it towards the extra cover region, straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. So the run rate has come down slightly after the departure of Chintan. He's giving it a lot of air. A big appeal from the bowling team. Not out, says the umpire. The bowler not happy. He definitely thought there was a feather on it. Nikhil is bowling well here. He's hardly given anything away. Plays that late. Just using his wrist, turns it away towards the mid-wicket region. Gets another easy single. Gets a Pranav back on strike with that single. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. That was down the leg side, but I think it has brushed his pads on the way. That was slightly quicker through the air by Nikhil. He's bowling well. Nicely mixing up his pace, keeping the batsman guessing. It's always good to see at this level. We'll have to re-bowl that one. That's away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. The bowler once again not happy. So final delivery of the over coming up. Another wide. Staying straight. That one as well. Going in with the angle. Back to back wides. Nikhil just going off radar once again. Goes big. What a good shot that is. Right in the gap. Picked a spot and puts it away in style. It was a decent over up till that point of time. And he's finished off well as Arpit moves to 15. 7 overs gone. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They're 63 for 1 after the end of the 7th. ये वाले अच्छी बॉलिंग कराते हैं मिस्ट्री स्पिनर क्या करूं So a change in bowling. Abhinav Balaik is into the attack. Bowled a brilliant spell in the previous game. Such a unique bowler he is. Keeps the batsman guessing with his guile and varies his pace nicely as well. That's nicely played by the batsman. Turns it away towards the onside. Good cricket that quickly comes back for the second. He knew exactly the moment he had hit it that it was a call for two. Shardul Amarchand maintaining a very good clip. Arpit batting on 17. Nicely tossed up just over the bowler's head. Might have got a fingertip to it. One more run was hit really hard. Abhinav Balaik would be hoping that he can provide another breakthrough for his team. This is another good partnership building up between these two. Shorter in length. That's hit nicely. There is sweeper cover. Should keep it to just a single. One more run. Arpit dabs that late. Straight to short third man. Another single. Gets a thickish inside edge. The ball goes towards short fine leg. Another quick single. Final delivery of the over coming up. 6 runs have come off this over already. Final delivery of the over coming up. Arpit is a man on strike. So these two doing it sensibly at the moment. Creams it all along the ground, straight to sweeper cover. Another single, he will keep strike. That's the end of the eighth. Shardul Amarchand, they're 70 for 1 after the end of that over.
भाई वहाँ पे एक भाई बैठा है हमारा पीछे, मतलब वो भाई बैठे हैं ना वहाँ पे, भाई फोन चला रहे थे, 70 हो गया ना, हो गया, मेरा कितना हुआ स्कोर? वो वहीं पे 70 हो गया सर। नहीं, मेरा मेरा आप चिंतन, हाँ आपका यार पता नहीं, हमें भी नहीं पता वो क्यों। अरे हमारा उससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है ना। अच्छा स्कोर वो अलग है क्या? स्कोर हाँ वो अलग है, हम नहीं जानते। आपका शायद 20s में है कुछ। क्या नाम था? चिंतन। हमारे पास नंबर्स नहीं आते, ऐसे ही देखना पड़ता है। नीचे दिखना होगा ना। हाँ ये रहा। So the offie will continue. Jersey number 8. He's bowled well, and the best part about him is he's a conventional, orthodox spinner from the good old days who bowl it slow through the air, look for any purchase of the deck. In modern day cricket, especially in this format of the game, you generally don't see such bowlers. The minimum speed these days is 80, 85 plus at least. But Nikhil is really, really slow through the air, off the deck as well. Pranav currently is a man on strike, batting on 27. He's batted well. He's looked really comfortable out there, playing really good shots like that, and has timed the ball well. Has kept sweeper cover really busy throughout the day. But you'd have to say that Argus partners have slightly pulled things back. The run rate has dropped, just guiding it away towards the long on region. Gets another single. Gets Pranav back on strike. Both these batsmen in their 20s now. Another couple of deliveries to go. Waits for it. Transfers the weight on his back foot. And two fielders converge, and neither of them get to it. That's a boundary. That ball was travelling. Excellent shot. Deceiving both the fielders as well in the end. Pranav picks it up so nicely, picking up the length as well early. And Nikhil once again concedes a boundary in this over. So, final delivery of the ninth coming up. Once again, slow through the air. Interesting shot. Thought about the sweep. It was shorter in length. Plays a kind of a ramp shot in the end. Gets a single. He will keep strike. That's the end of the ninth over. A good one for the batting team. They're 78 for 1. In fact, now the delivery remains in the over. Once again, the batsman just using his wrists to good effect. Gets a single. 79 for 1. So Abhinav into his second over. He has a wry smile on his face. That wasn't too far away from the inside edge this time. He's such a tactful bowler. Is Abhinav. Always keeps the batsman guessing. Can spin the ball both ways. Quicker through the air. He works it away towards short fine. Another single. So at the moment, these two, they're going along with the flow. They know that there are too many looseners. The field is spread out. They're just keeping the scoreboard ticking. And every now and then, there's a boundary ball straight to long on. He holds on to it. Palash makes it look easy. That's the second wicket. So Abhinav, with him bowling, it always seemed like there was a wicket round the corner. And finally gets one. Pranav, it was a tired shot as well by Pranav. He goes for 32. A good knock finally comes to an end. Both the openers have departed. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas, they 80 for 2.
So the new man is Srijan, who's walked out to the middle. Srijan will be facing his first delivery. Abhinav to continue. What a spell this is turning out to be from Abhinav. Has given away just 8 runs, has just picked up his first wicket. And as I mentioned earlier, Argus partners, there's a spring in their steps now. They're slowly crawling back into this one. It was a brilliant opening stand between Chintan and Pranav. And both these openers have been departed. Straight back to the fielder. Another dot. Arpit is the man on strike. He's batting on 24. That's a good shot. Again, not the timing. And he's lucky that he hasn't timed it too well. Otherwise, it would have gone straight down the throat of long off. So a single, he will keep strike. A wicket coming off that over the halfway mark. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They're 82 for 2, and it's time for a drinks interval. So drinks are off the field. Change of ends as well. Now another change in bowling. Dattare, another vital cog in this team. He's into the attack. Another spinner being introduced. So the second half of this innings, Dattare will be bowling his first left armer. And that would be for easy runs. That's a gift. Down the leg side, the keeper couldn't get to it. That's really a gift from the bowler. Not the best of starts for Dattare. Five wides. Not the start he would have hoped for. Neither the start that his team wanted him to get to. Arpit is the man on strike, batting on 29. Rather 25, I beg your pardon again. Down the leg side, this is a disastrous start from Dattare. Wide and another single taken. Shardul, Amarchand going along nicely. They're approaching their three-figure mark. This is just the 11th over of this innings. Just opening the face of the bat a bit too late. There is shot third man. Keeps it down to just a single. One more run add to the total. And these two have combined really well. Srijan, even though has just walked out to the crease, he's been sensible. Has been dropped on the pads and the umpire has raised his finger. That's a wicket. And a big one as well. I believe that's Arpit. The well set Arpit has to go back. So Dattare, after a disastrous start, has picked up the all-important wicket of Arpit, and Shardul Amarchand have lost their third. Arpit goes for 25. So Majid is the new man who walks out. Majid facing Dattare, the left armer. And that's a good shot, just looking to guide it away towards the point region, but straight to the fielder, unfortunately for him. It's a dot delivery. First up. An important over this. Brought in a wicket. Takes it on the full, straight back to the bowler. Another dot delivery. Really good comeback by Dattare. Is that a free hit? Swing and a miss. Good stuff from Dattare. Yes, that was a free hit delivery. So Dattare getting away with that one. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. What an eventful over this has been. Once again, just opening the face of the bat. Majid is off the mark, courtesy that single. Gets Srijan to face the final delivery of the over. Srijan has a look around. Final delivery of the over coming up. Full toss and four. That's put away. That's another gift. A boundary to end the over. A wicket coming off it, but also runs off it as well. Shardul Amarchand. They're 96 for 3 after 11. So Abhinav has been sensational so far. He'll be bowling his third, bringing in the 12th over of the innings. Is that a wicket? Could be. Just short of the keeper. Abhinav at the moment is a riddle to all the batsmen. Once again, closing the face of the bat pretty too soon. Was it very far away from the keeper? Just a push straight to the fielder at point. Another dot. This is great bowling by Abhinav. Turns the ball both ways, uses the crease well, varies his pace. Again, was in no control of that one. And unfortunate. And he does well, the fielder. Does really well. Saved 2 runs for his team. Once again, the bowler trying to hit his way out of trouble. Was in no control of that one. The fielder doing immensely well there. Gave it the chase. Keeps it to 2. Just a push. The bowler quickly gets to it. In fact, just a single is what they got the previous delivery. Turns it away towards the onside. Plays it calmly. Gets another single, one more run. Majid back on strike, courtesy that single. Once again, just opening the face of the bat, kites it away towards the point region misfield. They'll come back for the second. And 100 up for Shardul Amarchand with that brace.
Three-figure mark up for the team. 12 overs gone, and Shardul Amarchand, they're 100 for 3. So Dattare will continue, had provided his team a wicket in the previous over that he bowled. It was slightly expensive, but that was a big wicket that he provided. Gave away 14 runs. Starts off with a dot. Once again, the batsman hurried onto that one. Just a push towards the offside. Gets another single. So now the onus is on these two to provide a launch pad for the middle and the lower order. To give them the license to hack in the final few overs. These two would be looking to take their team at least to the 16th over and probably have a blast in the final four. Looks to guide it away towards the offside, swing and a miss. That one kept a tad too low. Good bowling this by Tatare. He's explored his options when it comes to the length and the line as well. That's nicely using the pace of the bowler. That's a complete no-no. All he had to do was get some bat on it. Does that with aplomb. Nicely guiding it away, using his wrist. Turns it right into the gap. What a good shot that is. Majid getting his first boundary. Excellent stroke that. So every now and then, Dattare has been here and there. His radar has gone haywire. But he's come back with peaches like those. What has it hit? I think it's missed everything, even the keeper. And in the end, fine leg comes around, keeps it to just one. This over has been another mystery from Dattare. So final delivery of the 13th coming up. Just waiting for the fielders to be set. Yes, fine leg moves towards the boundary ropes. So final delivery from Dattare. Another under edge. And that's gone for four. Unfortunate for the bowler, but the batting will take it. So boundary to finish the over. 10 runs coming off it. 13 gone. Shardul Amarchand, Mangaldas, the 110 for 3.
So Abhinav bowling out his final over. This once again the batsman just guiding it away towards the offside. So gets a single. This is the 14th over. Six more overs to go after this one. That's an excellent shot, just for a single though. Times it really well, hits it hard, gets to the pitch of the delivery, gets Majid on strike. Srijan. These two have had sighters now. I'm sure at any stage, one of them will look to up the ante. Goes big, just on cue. Is that a catch? No, it's not. That has gone all the way. And it's difficult to play your shots against Abhinav. And Kyle, that experience he has, went all the way in the end. What a good hit. Just as I say that, Majid Khan goes for it. Brilliant hitting this. Wonderful stroke. Good comeback by the bowler, but once again the wicketkeeper fumbles. Another extra run taken. The score moves to 120 for 3. Shardul Amarchand in a very strong position. That's a good shot. Sweeper cover should cut it off, but not unless and until they come back for a brace. Another couple of runs. Excellent running between the wickets. So Shardul Amarchand in a very strong position. They should be looking at least 175 from here on. Gets on the back foot, turns it away towards the onside, gets another single, one more run. One more added to the total. So final delivery of Abhinav's spell has been a good one, but this particular over has been expensive. Oh, that's a full toss, and that's been put away. How well has he done that? How well has he done that? Nonchalantly puts it away into the gap, into that vacant space. That was a touch, a mere touch of the bat. Pure timing. Wonderful hit. That's smart batting. A big over that. So Abhinav's spell comes to an end. He's given away 31 and picked up a wicket. So 14 gone. Shardul, Amarchand, Mangaldas. They're 127 for 3. They're going along nicely. So Ankit is back into the attack, bowling his third, and that's what Ankit does. Gets that extra bit of bounce. 4 more runs. It's a run away towards the third man fence. So runs trickling fast. Srijan was looking to get on top of the bounce, to work it away towards the offside, gets a thickish outside edge. And no chance for the fielder once it was running away.
So short third man comes in place. Once again, extra bit of bounce that Ankit generates. And the best part is he doesn't even need to bend his back too much to generate that extra bit of bounce. Got such a high arm action, tall bowler. Ankit to continue. Again, has that brushed his pads. They sneak a single. Leg by signal by the umpire. Yes, it has brushed his pads. So Majid and Srijan both batting on 20. Ankit has bowled well. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet. That's a good stroke. Will they come back for the second? Would be excellent running between the wickets if they can do so. They do. Brilliant stuff. Ideally, should have been just one. How quickly they've turned around and decided to come back for the second. Wonderful stuff. Argus partners now feeling the pressure. They need wickets. Shardul Amarchand are rocketing towards a big total here. And they really need to do something about it, Argus partners. Otherwise, they're looking down the barrel. They're chasing a very, very big total. Probably even in excess of 180. A wicket will bring them back into the game. With on offer, puts it away towards the boundary ropes. Majid is doing stylishly. Again, bowls it wide of him. The bowler reaches out for it. The batsman. 4 more runs. So the 15th gone. And these two looking dangerous now. They're 130, 38 for 3 after the 15th. So start of a fresh over. Nikhil back into the attack. He too will bowl out his final over this. The batsman works it away towards the onside, gets a single. And Nikhil, I beg your pardon, has picked up a wicket. Majid back on strike. Goes big, goes big, long off. Can only watch it sail over his head. But he will also have to go there and pick up the ball, throw it back into play. 50-run partnership between these two. And the agony keeps on piling for Argus partners. Majid quickly moves into the 30s of just 19 deliveries. Nikhil now bearing the brunt of these two. Smart.
Smart. This is wonderful cricket. First using his feet and smashing him over long off. This time just using the pace of the bowler and guides it away into that big gap through the onside. This is excellent cricket. Using all his cricketing smarts. They are approaching the 150 run mark. Final 4 overs after this one. This is the 16th over. And the opening bowlers haven't had a good day. So they will be bowling the final 4 overs. Their opening bowlers, Palash and Abhishek, they've had an off day. So Argus partners would be breathing heavy at the moment. 150 up for Shardul Amarchand. And they are definitely looking well set for at least 180 here. 180 should be on the cards. Srijan plays that late, plays it towards sweeper cover. They attempt a second. Brilliant running between the wickets. Taking on the arm of the fielder standing at sweeper cover. Quickly come back for the second. Wonderful stuff. So final delivery of the over coming up. Again rocks back to the back foot. Hits it hard. The fielder at square leg does well. Keeps it to just one. That's the end of the 16th. He will keep strike Shardul. Amarchand, they're 153 for 3 with just 4 more overs to go in this innings. So start of the 17th over. Ankit will finish off his quota, and that's a good shot. Once again, brilliant running between the wickets. They've run so hard between the wickets. Srijan playing that towards the extra cover region gets another brace. Ankit Guha will be feeling the heat. Won't be easy to bowl against these two, especially at this stage of the game when they are well set. Particularly Majid, who's been gruesome on the bowlers, has really smashed them all around the park. Srijan just letting it go away from the tram line. We're looking at a big total here, a massive total. Remember, anything in excess of 180 is a big ask. It's really a big ask, especially considering the fact that Shardul Amarchand have got a great bowling attack. It's a very good stroke, only for a single. Has been so good to watch these two out there in the middle. They've played some excellent cricketing shots. Majid now on strike, batting on 37. Ankit hasn't been the best of days for him. Doesn't get any better. The question was asked, leg by signal by the umpire. Another run taken in the form of leg byes. Will Ankit go wicketless? Very few days where he has actually gone wicketless. Generally, a wicket taking bowler, he won't, because that's a wicket. Srijan was looking to heave it away towards the onside, and it was right on the base of middle and leg. So finally, showing for his efforts, Ankit has got a wicket to his name, and Shardul Amarchand have lost their fourth. Srijan, I believe he's done his job, but he has to walk out. 159 for 4, Shardul Amarchand. So Ayush is the new batsman, the left-handed batsman. Looks to opens the face of the bat, turns it away towards the offside, straight to the fielder. Dot. So Ankit making a good comeback in this game. Final delivery of the over. Can he finish it off well? 3 more overs to go after this one. Just lets it go. Ayush. That's a. Has that been signaled a wide? I think the umpire has called it a wide. Yes, it is away from the tram line. We'll have to re-bowl that one. That's a good stroke. Drills it towards long on. He's off strike. Off the mark as well. But he will keep strikes in. So that was a final delivery of the 17th over. 3 more overs to go. Shardul Amarchand, they 161 for 4 after the 17th. So final 3 overs. Palash, the skipper, is back. I'm sure he would be bowling at least 2 out of these 3 overs. And maybe Abhishek will be bowling one. Turns it away towards the onside. That's a good stroke once again. Ayush has looked comfortable out there, but it's Majid who's really well set and can hit the monster sixes as well. But he's played really sensibly today. Knows what shot to play at what time. When to hit it big, when to just use the pace of the bowler. Definitely 180 on the cards. But if they get the wicket of Majid here, then that would be a big breakthrough. What a stylish stroke straight down the ground. Can't get any better than that. Majid Khan has been an absolute treat to watch today. Wow. Effortless stroke that.
just a push. He knew all he had to do was clear the bowler's head. Does that with relative ease. No chance for long on, no chance for long off as well. Moves into the 40s, does Majid. Creams it through long off. Hits it hard, but straight to the man. Another single. Ayush back on strike. Now Ayush will have the license to go for it. He's a pretty capable batsman and he will swing hard. Palash has given away 20 runs. This is his third over. Three more deliveries to go. Stylish stroke. Goes inside out. What an effort that is. Has he taken the catch? He has. He's pulled off an absolute blinder there. The man had long off running in, had lot of ground to cover. What a catch that is. Shardul Amarchand have lost their fifth. Ayush has to go for two. So the new man has walked out to the middle. He will be on strike. Majid at the non-striker's end. Swings it out. Swings it towards long on. Gets a single off the mark. More importantly, he's brought Majid back on strike courtesy that single. Shardul Amarchand have surely lost half their side, but they're in a very good position, especially with Majid out there. He's well set, batting in his 40s. Goes big again. That is a big one. One of the biggest in this tournament so far. And Majid is making this look ridiculously easy. Or he's smoking them. It's child's play for him at the moment. And another big over for the batting team comes to an end. Argus partners at the moment, they have no answers. 18th gone. Shardul Amarchand going along nicely. Every chance that if Majid Khan stays out there till the very end, even 200 might be possible. They're 174 for 5. So Abhishek has been brought in. He's been asked to bowl the penultimate over of the innings. Palash is the man on strike. All he needs to do is hand back the strike to Majid. He's in some ridiculous form. Is Majid. And they sneak a single. That is so smart. That is really smart. Majid was so well aware to that situation, to that single available. Abhishek will be feeling the heat. Gave away 15 runs in his first over. Goes big, heaves it away towards the onside. There is a long on there. Keeps it down to just a one, not off the middle of the bat. He's looking to heave it away towards cow corner. The bat just turning in his hands.
Goes big Palash this time. And that has gone all the way. Over long off. There was a man stationed there over his head. And they're dealing in sixes now. Shardul Amarchand.
Palash gets his first. He too joins in the party. Abhishek Tripathi hasn't been his day with the ball.
Goes big again. This time over long on, I guess. Hasn't gone all the way. In fact, it has. It has gone all the way. That's another six. He held on to that catch, but unfortunately, the ball did travel beyond the boundary ropes. Back to back sixes. Wow, would you believe this?
Shardul Amarchand batsmen are just coming out of the dugout and dealing in sixes. Palash moves to 13. 200 now, definitely on the cards. Abhishek running in again.
And he's cleaned him up. Straight, angling in. Loses his bails. Palash, the idea was right. He had to swing at it. He wanted to swing it away towards the onside. Swing and a miss, and the bowler hits. So Palash, after a wonderful cameo, has to walk back, and Raj is the new man who walks out to the middle. So Abhishek again running in. The new man is out there. Heaves it away towards the onside. That will be another boundary. Well, every single batsman coming out has got one notion, and that is to hit it out of the park. And they've been fairly successful in doing that as well. So Argus partners would be thinking, what are we supposed to do? Another boundary. Goes big again. Through the onside. Another six. What are we witnessing today? Definitely 200 on the cards. What a start to an innings. 19th gone, 192 for 6. And Abhishek has given away 32 in his quota of 2 overs. Just 8 runs away from the 200 run mark. So Palash will be bowling the final over. He's given away 27. He's picked up a wicket. His final over, the final over of this innings as well. How many more runs can they get? .192 is what they have on the board. Majid is a man on strike, sensible. Works it away really well towards Sarman, just using the pace of the bowler. What a way to bring up your half century as well. 50 of just 27 deliveries. Started off slow and then just picked up his pace. The score moves to 196. I'd be surprised if they don't get to 200. Five legal deliveries to be bowled. What a batting effort this has been. Argus partners, they were on the back foot since ball one. Gets a single. One more run. Gets Raj back on strike. Shardul Amarchand, they've been such a powerhouse. It's such a good all round team, this. And chasing this target won't be easy for Argus partners because Shardul Amarchand have got an equally impressive bowling lineup as well. Raj, the man on strike. Raj goes big, goes straight, and long off drops it. Majid was caught ball watching there. He thought that he might have been caught and was very late to react. Raj knew it straight away. He was running for it. Majid on strike now, 54 of 28. Three deliveries to go. Palash, the captain, has got the ball in his hands. He's under a lot of pressure. Also, at the back of his mind is what score his team is about to chase. It's already a big total. It's very big. Goes big. Long off. Can he get there? He can. It's just short of him. Just a single on that occasion. Another stylish stroke for just one. So 199 for six. Shardul Amarchand definitely should get to 200. Not sure if it's off the bat, but they will get a single. 200 up for Shardul Amarchand. Courtesy that single. Leg by signal by the umpire. So one legal delivery to be bowled. 200 already on the scoreboard. So big psychological advantage that Shardul Amarchand has over Argus partners. Argus partners will be feeling the scoreboard pressure once they come out. That's hit hard. That's hit really hard. Sweeper cover. Can he get to it? He gets to it. Keeps it to just one. And that's the end of the innings. 201 is what they have on the board. So Argus partners require 202 in their quota of 20 overs. Should be an interesting run chase this.
So the players walk out to the middle. It's a mammoth total on the board put by Shardul Amarchand. 201 is what they've got. So Argus partners need to chase down 202 if they are to win this game. What a batting display it was from Shardul Amarchand in the first half of this match. Argus partners would be on the back foot, but they won't be down. They will fight back. They've got a very strong batting unit. The bowler setting the field for himself. It's always good to see. Has a look around the field, the batsman. A left-hander is out there. Ankit Guha. Bowled well, Ankit. He'll be the first one to take strike. And Kunal there is at the other end. He's at the non-striker's end. So here we go. Arpit Saini batted well. He's got the ball in his hand. He's running in and starts off well. And what a crisp stroke that is. Superbly timed, but that's good all-round cricket. The man from mid-off puts in the dive and keeps it to just one. That ball was travelling. Would have been a sure shot boundary if not for that stop. So Ankit and Argus partners are up and running. A single first up gets Kunal Dev on strike. Kunal will be facing his first delivery. It's always a nightmare for bowlers and fielding units when there is a right hand left hand batting combination out there, especially at the top of the order. The bowler, he's steaming in. Looks to slash it away from his body. That's away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. That's a problem. You always have to. It's running into Kunal on the pads. Good take that by the keeper. That was travelling. That ball was really travelling. They are such a well-knit unit, Shardul Amarchand. They've got all their bases covered. They sneak a single. The left-hander is back on strike. Ankit has faced just one delivery. Arpit is coming over the wicket. Just lets it go. That's that's a difficulty I was talking about. Your brain takes a certain amount of time to process a fixed line when you're a bowler, and that's what happens as a bowler to you when there is a left hand right hand combination. That was a perfect line for a right hander. Good delivery. Somehow he squeezes that out, and that will run away towards the boundary ropes. 4 runs. A streaky boundary for the batting team. Was a pinpoint Yorker. And at the last moment, Ankit digs that out. That runs away towards the fence. So a boundary to finish the over. In fact, that was not the end of the over. Arpit will continue. Again on the pad, same result.
All he had to do was get some bat on. What timing there? It was a bad ball. It was a half volley. Still had to put it away. It was pure class, pure timing. Knew where exactly the gap was. This is turning out to be an impressive start for Argus partners. Arpit not having the best of starts with the ball in his hands. Arpit steaming in. That's a good stop. Gets down his foot. That ball was hit hard. Makes the stop. Dot delivery. 5 wides in this over already. Final delivery of the over coming up. This is a big over. Great start this for Argus partners. So final delivery of the over coming up. Arpit, he's running in. Looks to go big towards the offside. No connection made. That's the end of the first. Argus partners are 16 for no loss. A good start made by their openers. Suraj, he's sharing the new ball with Arpit. Raj will be bowling to Kunal, who's yet to get off the mark. Has faced just one delivery. The left arm seamer. And straight away he's into action. Picks up a wicket first ball. What a start this is for Raj. That's exactly what they wanted. And that's exactly what has been delivered. He's well known to do this, Raj. Coming in around the wicket, angling in to the right hander who misses it, all ends up. And Kunal goes without opening his account. Argus partners, not the best of starts. They've lost their first, they're 16 for 1. The new man walks out, Abhinav. He's a very good cricketer, is Abhinav. Was sensational with the ball. Now he's got a big task at hand. His work would be cut out. Raj is menacing up front. The first priority would be to negate any effect he has with the new ball. He's running in around the wicket. Abhinav, the man on strike. Extra bit of bounce this time. Nicely gets on top of it. Guides it away towards the offside. Straight to the fielder. Dot delivery. Abhinav walking out after the dismissal of Kunal. Kunal, unfortunate for him, couldn't get going. Did not open his account. 186 more required. It's a wonderful start by Raj after an expensive opening over. Plays it straight to the fielder. So he's really a wily customer, is Raj. Generally, you see left arm seamers come over the wicket, and generally when the ball becomes older, then is the time that they look to come around the wicket. Another huge appeal. The batsmen at the moment are all at sea against him. It was close. The umpire seems like is having a word with the fielding team, asking them to calm down a bit. Well, they were really confident with that shout. Just running in again, pushes it straight back to the bowler. Good bowling, this tight bowling. He's kept it in the channel, kept the batsman guessing. Final delivery of the over coming up, and he hasn't conceded a single run so far. Runs it down towards the third man region. What an over that was! Just a single and a wicket coming off its second gone. Argus partners are 17 for 1. So Arpit will continue. Did have the best of starts. Gave away 16 in his first over. Arpit will be bowling to Abhinav. Ankit, the left-hander, is at the non-striker's end, batting on 9. Arpit running in. He struggled with his line. Starts off really well. That's a really good channel to opt against a right-hander. Keep them guessing and make them play towards the square region. That won't be easy, especially on this track, especially when it's the final innings of the day. That's away from the tram line. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Wide signal by the umpire. Another extra given away by the bowling team. Arpit really struggling with his channels. His line has bowled a lot of wides. Oh, that's nicely played. What a shot that is. There is sweeper cover though. Keeps it to just a single. One more run. Argus partners need to get a move on. Ankit. He's batting on 9. This is the third over of the innings. Generally, Arpit is really tidy with his lines. Today, he's been seen struggling. has looked a bit off color. Fuller on the pads once again. Ankit this time can't put it through the gap, straight to the fielder. Another dot delivery. This is the third over of the innings. So, as we all know, the first 6 overs are the mandatory power play overs. That's a stylish stroke. The batsman pushes it straight to mid off. Quick single taken. They had to hurry there. There is a sweeper cover in place and also a deep mid wicket. So that's a problem you have as a fielding unit as well when there's a left hand right hand combination out there. You have to constantly shuffle from one position to another. So for the right handed batsman, third man is outside the circle. There is still a sweeper cover that remains constant. Stylish stroke, just leaning into it. It's really good to see a batsman with true footwork. They are pretty much sure whether to go forward or back. Just like on that occasion, Abhinav was just leaning into that drive. It's always good to see. Looks good to the naked eye as well as a pure cricketing fan because sometimes in this format of the game you see players with no footwork whatsoever. They just tack it. That's a good shot. One thing that Shardul Amarchand have done is they've kept the sweeper cover constant. So these two batsmen have driven well, but more often than not, they found sweeper cover. So just a single, he will keep strike. That's the end of the third. 22 for one Argus Partners after the end of the third. And start of a fresh over. That's a very good start once again by Raj. Nicely bowled. Raj is been one of the standout performers with the ball in his hand. He's so potent, so penetrative up front, and then comes back in the death overs as well. He's a wily character. Is Raj. Abhinav back on striker to see that single. Pulled a brilliant first over, picking up a wicket off his very first delivery and gave away just one run. Another wicket here, and Argus Partners are definitely rocked. They're completely on the back foot. What a shot for no runs, unfortunately. That was a very good stroke. And that is exactly where I have been really fascinated by Abhinav's footwork and his technique as well. Covers the line of the ball and
His footwork is precise. That is the best part about it. Raj decides to come back around the wicket. He's steaming in. Abhinav looks to play that a bit too late, looks to guide it away towards third man. But the question is the risk worth it? Maybe it is, just looking at the field now, because I understand there is a fielder at gully and third man, and there's a big gap between these two. If he gets it fine enough, which he did not on that occasion, then it's a certain boundary. But also, oh, that's an overthrow. They'll get a single, so 1 run. So also, if you look at that angle, there's a big gap between fine leg. There's a fielder at backward square and nobody at fine leg actually. So in this tournament, we haven't seen too many guys trying the ram shot or the sweeps. Yes, occasionally you see the batsman going down and sweeping the spinners, but no real ram shots have been tried. Also tells you the nature of this deck. It's really slow. It's not a true wicket. Has been pulled away. Got into a very awkward position at the last moment. Manages it well, but plays it straight to the fielder. Abhinav back on strike, courtesy that single. Once again, a stylish drive, straight to point. And that's another decent over from Raj. 25 for 1 after the end of the fourth. So two more deliveries to go in the power plays. And first change in bowling. Chintan comes into the attack. Chintan will be bowling to Ankit. Coming around the wicket. Takes it on the full. That's a good shot, but excellent fielding. No chance. The ground fielding is so good. So that's why they are such a well-round team. They're very well-knit unit that is. They've got all their bases covered. Shardul, Amarchand. Abhinav back on strike. Chintan the bowler. Chintan running in. Abhinav once again just taps it away towards the offside. Straight to the fielder. They need boundaries. No question about it. because the required run rate will creep up higher after every single dot ball. Goes big in search of that boundary. He's been hauled out. The fielder at point takes that catch and an easy one in the end. Ark's partners, they've lost another one. They've lost their second. They're 26 for 2 now as Abhinav walks back. So the new batsman is out there. Palash, the captain, is out there at number 4. Chintan has started well, has picked up a wicket straight away in his first over. So Shardul Amarchand clearly on top here. The bowler running in. Fuller in length. Good shot by Palash. But talk about ground fielding. Yes, so good. Shardul Amarchand hardly given away any runs in the field, especially when it comes to ground fielding. Even their catching has been superb. That was hit really hard by Palash, and that ball was travelling. That could have easily gone towards the extra cover boundary ropes. So, final delivery of the over coming up. Ankit is back on strike, batting on 14. Now he holds the key. He needs to prove a partnership together with Palash, the captain, and get a strong footing in this game. Final delivery of the over coming up. Goes big. That's a very good shot by Ankit. He was holding back, it seemed. Finally unleashes his fury on the bowler. A boundary of the final delivery of the fifth. Argus partners, they're 31 for 2 after the end of the fifth. So Raj will continue. He does continue to bowl well. And, you know, I can't help but think that what if
there were slips in place for these faster bowlers. This is not the first time that Raj has induced an outside edge. Would be food for thought. You could get some early wickets if you had the slip in place, especially for bowlers like Raj. Now, left armour against a left hand batsman. And surprisingly, he comes over the wicket to the left hander. Gets a single, one more run taken. Gets Palash back on strike, courtesy that single. Palash has faced just three deliveries. He's batting on two at the moment. Nice, he gets behind the line of the ball, pushes it straight back to the bowler. Another dot delivery. The third over that Raj is bowling. Another quick delivery inside edge onto the pads. He's kept things really tight. There haven't been any looseness in this innings given away by Raj. And the best part is he gives no room to you as a batsman. As a batsman, every now and then you look to get some room, some width. That's not something you'll get from Raj, especially coming in from that tight line, always coming into you. It's uppish, and that's a good stroke. He had enough of it, Palash. Goes towards long off, one bounce into the boundary ropes. And Raj has been put away for a boundary. Palash takes him on, takes the dangerous bowler. And he knows that if they don't do it now, they won't be able to do it ever again. This is the final over of the power plays. Down the leg side, we'll have to re-bowl that one. Final delivery of the over coming up. Swing and a miss. A wild swing as well. The wicketkeeper is appealing. No signal from the umpire. That's the end of the power plays. The batting team, they're 38 for 2. They'll have to do a bit more than that. 169 still required. Rather, 164, I beg your pardon. 164 required of the next 14 overs. That's a tall order. So start off a fresh new over. Power play overs are done and dusted. The batsman, the southpaw, works it away towards backward point. There's a field in the deep. Keeps it to just one. Gets the skipper, Palash, back on strike. Ankit Goa moves to 20 of just 14. The seventh over. This, remember, 163 more runs required. Chintan bowling his second. Gave away 6 in his first. Chintan steaming in, full length delivery, and angling into the right hander who just turns it away towards mid wicket with soft hands. One more run. Ankit has batted really well, batting on 20. Has scored half of these 40 runs, has Ankit, and he's looked good. Chintan batted beautifully. Oh, that was hit hard. I hope Palash is okay. It's fortunate enough that it actually hit him on the flesh, the meaty part of the body. That was hit really hard. Ankit just having a go at it. Looks to tonk it straight down the ground. Inside edge of the bat. Again, not getting out the middle of the bat. Now and then they've struggled with the timing. Chintan bowling to Ankit. Now, either of these batsmen need to take on the bowlers and need to score at a healthy clip. And by healthy clip, I mean in excess of 10. A leg by is sneaked in. So they really need that. 161 required of 79. The required run rate is almost 12 and a half now. So any more dot balls, they'd be dwelling deep into trouble. Guides that very late, opening the face of the bat. Guides it away towards the third man region. Gets a single and will keep strike. That's the end of the seventh. Argus partners, they're 42 for 2. So Majid, after that blitzkrieg with the ball, with the bat rather, is back in action with the ball now in his hands. Majid, with his medium pacers, is into the attack, and is that a wicket straight away? Yes, the square leg umpires raise his finger, and he's right away into the action and into the thick of the action as well. That's a skipper gone, the mainstay of Argus partners. Excellent work by the keeper. He whips off the bails in a flash. Argus partners in trouble. They're 42 for 3 now. So the new man is out there. Is that another keeping? Is that another stumping? It is. The umpire once again raises his finger. So once more, a new batsman walks out. He's found wanting. He's found outside of his crease. That's a good take and good reaction as well from the keeper. The batsman is stunned, but he will have to walk back. That's 2 and 2 for Majid, and he's on a hat trick. Argus partners dwelling deeper and deeper into trouble. They've lost their fourth. They're 43 for 4. So the new man walks out and he's facing the hat trick delivery. Majid Khan on a hat trick. He's running in. Hat trick ball and an appeal. Wow, that was really close. That was really close. Almost close to getting the first hat trick of the season. This is good bowling. Great bowling by Majid. Majid again running in. That's on the pads. Slight fumble. That's the first bit of misfield we've seen from Shardul Amarchand. A single taken. And at the moment, it's all fours on the board for Argus partners. They're 44 for 4. And they're reeling. They need a partnership. They need one desperately. This is the 8th over of the innings. Majid to continue. Another question asked. This is great bowling. Even the well set Ankit is struggling to read him. Wonderful bowling from Majid. Once again, wrapped on the pads. Remember, Ankit is batting in his 20s. Another couple of deliveries to go. This has been a long over. And 2 wickets have come already of this one. Kenny was looking to whip off the pails. Doesn't connect. Doesn't collect it rather cleanly. What an over this has been. And he's cleaned him up. Has he? Yes, he has. If the umpire doesn't raise his finger, he'll do the job by himself. He cleans him up. No questions asked this time around. Another wicket. Argus partners have lost half their side now. And the well set Ankit has to depart. What an over this has been. 3 wickets already with one delivery to go. It has been a long over, but it has been an eventful and a fruitful over as well for Shardul Amarchand. So the new batsman walks out. Majid has been relentless in this over. Final delivery. They've lost half their side. Argus partners almost another one coming in to the right-handed batsman. What an over that was. 3 wickets coming off it. 8 overs gone. Argus partners, they're reeling at the moment. They're 45 for 5, struggling big time. So start of a fresh over and he's cleaned him up. Fresh new over and a wicket first up. G2 has to go. Chintan, he's among the wickets as well. Nothing going Argus partners' way. Chintan picks up his second. It's going from bad to worse for Argus partners. They're 45 for 6 now. So the new batsman is Abhishek. Chintan running in. Guides it away towards mid on. No chance of a run.
This has been such an impressive performance from Argus partners. They've been so good. Abhishek again plays a defensive stroke towards the onside. Once again, straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. What an over this is turning out to be. What a match. Argus partners, since the word go, they were on the back foot. They haven't won anything. They lost the toss. It seems like they are in a position to lose this game as well. Shardul Amarchand, right from the toss, they knew what they wanted to do. They put on a big total on the board in excess of 200. And now look at them going, roaring like lions with the ball in their hands. Plays it straight to mid on, another dot delivery. So final delivery of the ninth over coming up. A full toss, not quite where he intended to hit it, but will get a few runs. So off the mark, we'll get at least two. So two more to the total. So a couple of runs. That's another successful over that comes to an end. Ninth gone. They're 47 for 6. So Majid will continue. That's another close call. Shashank looks to dab it away towards the third man region. It's a bit too late on that one. Squeezes that out. Yorker length delivery. Plays it straight to the fielder. It's all happening. Shardul Amarchand, the fielders are close in. They're buzzing at the moment, clapping and shouting out words of encouragement after every delivery because precisely that is happening since the last 15 minutes or so. They're getting beaten comprehensively. Oh, that's another good delivery, another peach. He's really keeping things tight and varying his pace nicely as well. It's been so good to watch a Majid bowl after that scintillating knock. That was a blitzkrieg by him. Got a brilliant half century. And now sensational bowling from him. Argus partners have been given no respite whatsoever. Final delivery of the over coming up. All fielders coming close in. That's a maiden. Would you believe it? Maiden when you're chasing 202. So at the halfway mark, Argus partners, things not looking good for them. They're 46 for 6. तेरे क्या हो गया number 9. Things not looking really bright for Argus partners. Just like the day has been pretty gloomy since morning. And a good one. New batsman straight away puts him under pressure. Another good over, tight over, 11th gone. Argus partners, they're 51 for 7. Same. So Majid will continue. What a spell this has been from Majid. 3 wickets. He's given away just 3 runs into his third over. Abhishek is a man on strike, batting on 2. Again, right in the block hole. Straight Yorker. If he had missed that one, that would have been hitting middle of middle. Majid, he's been so good in this game. He was excellent with the bat. Now getting the job done with the ball in his hands. Once again, the question has been asked by the umpire, to the umpire rather, by the keeper. He's so quick to whip off the bails, the keeper. He's got a very good understanding with Majid. Even in the previous game, we saw that Majid had picked up a few stumpings. Abhishek batting on 2. He's faced 9 deliveries. Just lets it go. 151 still required. Majid again running in. Looks to make room. Has he nicked it? Yes, he has. The umpire raises his finger. Walks back. It has been a sorry stay for Abhishek. Has had a very bad day. Leaked runs with the ball and now hasn't got going with the bat. Goes for just 2. So Argus partners losing another one. They've lost their 8th. 51 for 8 and they're reeling. They are in big, big trouble. So Majid picking up his 4th. The new man is out there. A left-hander walking in at number 10. Majid coming around the wicket. Looks to go big.
That could be another one. It is another one. Ninth one gone. Majid gets a fifer once again. What a performance this has been. Argus 51 for 9. What a bowling display. What an all round performance this by Majid. So just one wicket away from a landslide victory are Shardul. Shardul Amarchand. Mangaldas. What a team this has been. Still 151 required. A final man standing. This is the final pair. So 8 more overs to go. One wicket remains. 151 more runs required. So jersey number 2, Chaitanya, will continue. And that's it. That's the end of it. A landslide victory this for Shardul Amarchand. They won this one by 150 runs. And what a big victory this is. A massive victory. So Majid Khan, what a performance this has been from him and what a performance from his team. Winning this one by 150 runs and they advance into this tournament going from strength to strength. Shardul Amarchand